as Nelly would say, ride with me. Seatbelt, always. I'm getting pretty good at putting my seatbelt on with one hand, I gotta say. How's everyone doing today? I'm still trying to figure out if I want to pretend like I'm recording this on the day that you guys are watching it, or if I should just keep pretending or just keep doing it like I'm recording it on Wednesday and it's just you guys are just watching me the day after. You know what I mean. So I was gonna say like good Thursday morning, but then I'm gonna forget that I did that and throw the whole thing off. But I will say how you can like figure out is I'm predicting that the Phillies are gonna win tonight, Wednesday night, last night. See, this is exactly why I didn't want to bring this up. But Phillies won game 3. They're up 2-1. It is some guy on a bird scooter. You don't see those very often this far outside of the city. I want to ride one of those things. So I walk like half a mile from where I park, and sometimes I'm late, which is not great, but I'm just a TA, so I just like go to class and I just take notes for the professor and all the people that miss class anyway. But I feel like it would be convenient to get one of those scooters. So if anyone has good information on what type of scooter to get, what brand, I don't care. If it needs charged every day, I don't really care. Just something that would make it convenient for me to park further away, because the further away you park, the more spots that are available. So it's always easier to find a spot that's a mile away from the building. So if you have a good one, if you know of one that I should buy, send me the Amazon link, send me Target, send me Walmart, send me wherever has a good link. I'll look at it. Maybe we'll get a video going in the future of me riding one of those and trying to vlog and ride a bird scooter at the same time. Anyway, you might notice that I'm not wearing my glasses today. Well, that's because I have vision problems and I wear my contacts every once in a while so that my eyes don't get too used to having my glasses on, and then when I throw my contacts in, whenever I go to the gym or whenever I play basketball or whatever I do, any sort of physical activity, I don't like to wear my glasses because I don't want them to break. Anyway, contacts are expensive. Contact solution is expensive. I use the type that you like put the contacts in and it like cleans it with hydrogen peroxide, so you have to wait 6 hours or whatever. Anyway, I have to buy a new bottle of that like every 2 weeks because I change the solution out every night, even if I wear my contacts or not, because that's what the eye doctor told me to do, so it keeps them clean. Anyway, so I saw this Reddit post. I didn't take a screenshot of this one, I forgot. I was just scrolling and I saw it and I thought it was good. But it said $100 billion. Billion. $100 billion. But you can never speak to or interact with the people that are in your life now. Would you do it? And see, I thought to myself, $100 billion is a lot. I don't know what I would do. I don't even know what I would do with like $100,000 right now. So if anyone's out there that was randomly gifted like $100,000, tell me what you did, what the first thing you did was. I'd probably like pay off my car and like pay off my loans and all the stuff that you're supposed to do. But $100 billion with a B, that's like Bezos level right there. But I'm never allowed to talk to anyone that I know ever again. And at first I was like, no, I wouldn't take it because I love my friends, I love my family, I love like the people that I guess if you're acquaintances, like if you know someone's name and they know your name, I guess that counts. So I would be cutting out a lot of people. I mean, a good amount of people that I interact with on a daily basis that I would never be allowed to interact with again. And then I was like, but $100 billion, I could move somewhere that I don't know anyone and make a whole new life. $100 billion, I could do that in every country in the world. I could just make a whole new life. So I don't think that $100 billion is that different than like $100 million or like $1 million at this point, because I think I could manage, but it might be crazy. You can say in the comments, tweet at me, DM me on Instagram, whatever you want. Tell me what you would do. I am turning down the money. Maybe it's, I don't know. It's probably stupid. It'll never happen. That's why it's a hypothetical. But I think that like I can just work really hard. I can do things that are fun and enjoyable with the people that I know now, and forget that I even had the opportunity to take $100 billion to forget everyone and start a new life or multiple lives. But it is what it is. With $100 billion, I could change my name to Bryce Harper pretty easily, which prediction. So I don't know if anyone saw, but there was a Phillies fan, like a 5-year-old Phillies fan, who was in Houston for game 1 when JT hit that home run in the 10th, and he like had the P painted on his chest, and he like had his jersey unbuttoned the whole way so you could see his chest. He's like 5 years old, and he's like flexing in this old Astros face. And then apparently like Fox or someone, a news source right out of Philly, did a report on him, like a package on him, and his name is Carson. And so then people were like connecting the dots, and they were saying he's 5 years old. 5 years from now is 2017. 2017 is when Carson Wentz was having his like MVP type season before he got injured. So my prediction is that there are going to be a lot of kids named Bryce in Philly and around Philly and Delco and South Jersey, all over that area, because Bryce Harper's having an unreal postseason. Everyone wants to hate on Philly sports, Philly fans, whatever. You can't deny it. Bryce Harper might be the new Mr. November. I'm here for it. I'm ecstatic. It's a great time to be a sports fan of the teams that I'm a fan of. If you're not a fan of the teams that I like, it's probably not as fun. But next question. This is a short one. This is, would you rather be named Bobert or die? That's Bobert. Again, with the B's, we're having a lot of B's today. Would you rather be named Bobert or die? You can go by whatever you want. Like in today's world, I could go by Bobert right now if I wanted to. There's so many new opportunities to give a name that I think that you could go by whatever you wanted, even if your birth name was Bobert. Now, if the stipulation is that you actually have to go by Bobert, people have to call you Bobert, not Bob, not B, Bobert, then maybe there's a chance that someone's attending my funeral soon. But regardless, I think that I would choose Bobert, and I would just go by something different. Unless I have to be called Bobert, then I'm dead. So, R.I.P. Bobert, or just R.I.P. me, because I never changed my name to Bobert. So, one question that I've always had, I started going through my notes after I started this. I started going through my notes and like looking at like old notes of me just writing random thoughts down, like whenever I used to just like be bored or whatever, I would write things down. And one that's in there that I haven't thought about in a long time, but now that I moved to a different region of the country, this question or this thought is so interesting to me, because I don't know if it's possible, but the question is, could you start a gas station chain right now? So I'm from PA, as I've said multiple times. I enjoy visits to Philadelphia for Philly sports games. So obviously there's Sheetz, there's Wawa. Down here in Texas, there's Buc-ee's, which I've never been to. I don't know if it's good or not, but people wear like merch, like the little chipmunk or squirrel or whatever it is that's on the shirt. Like people buy merchandise at this gas station. So it's really popular. There's like Quick Trip. I don't know in LA or like that western region what there is. I was in Washington State. I was in Seattle and Portland, Oregon last year, and I don't remember seeing like chains. Whenever I got gas, I would just go to like Exxon or Shell or whatever was around. I was going to national parks, so I was really just stopping at any one that I could find because it was in the middle of nowhere. So I'm talking about like a Sheetz, a Wawa, I guess a Buc-ee's. I don't know of any other ones. Let me know if there are other fast food gas stations out there. But people are always looking how to make money, how to start the next Amazon, how to start the next Walmart, how to be successful and make a lot of money. No one, 7-Eleven, that's one that you can buy food at. I guess I forgot about that one. That one's pretty national. But where would you go? What region would you go to if you were starting a fast food restaurant or a fast food gas station hybrid? And would you try and make like a very specific menu? Would you do regional food? Would you target a region? I'm just really curious because I've had this question in my notes for like 3 years. The date on it was like in 2019. And so clearly at that point in time, I was thinking about it. Pause. I thought about this. I'm going to move the mic down to the can so I can get an even crisper opening. You ready? Just wait. I hope that was as satisfying for you as it was for me. And obviously we sip every day. Today it's tangerine. LaCroix, I'm still waiting. Your people can reach out to my people. My people is just me. So again, I put my Twitter in here before. I'll just throw it on a random spot on the screen right now. So if you want to sponsor me, LaCroix or Liquid Death or AHA or whatever any of the other brands are, that's fine. Tangerine, solid. I don't really eat a lot of tangerines, so I don't know how it compares to an actual tangerine, but their flavors are pretty on point. What was I talking about before? Oh, the gas station thing. See, this is why this is such a good idea, because my mind, it's like constantly going one thing to another. The gas station. If you were to make a hybrid gas station, let me know, where would you put it? What type of food would you sell? Would you try and compete with like gas? Would gas be your selling point? Like we always have the cheapest gas. Would the food be your selling point? Would the restaurant be your selling point? Would how much you pay your workers be the selling point? Like there are so many ways that you could beat the competition that I just feel like no one's really tried it. I feel like we're not too far away from like an Amazon gas station. Unfortunately, I feel like that's something that I could see. But it's just very interesting to think about. There are new stores and new ideas and new money makers popping up all over the place, but you don't really see like new chain gas station hybrid fast food. I don't know. But regardless, today was a quick day. I don't know what time I left. I wasn't looking at the clock, but not a lot of red lights. Didn't wait in line at the stop signs very often. My goal is that like someone's gonna be walking on campus and that I'll be able to roll my window down and ask them to come like answer a question or something, and they will. So far, the only person that I've seen has been the guy with the Phillies jersey on the other day, and that's all. There's a guy leaf blowing the street right now. I guess I could have asked him. He gave me a funny look. Most people do now because typically you don't see people driving with a giant black microphone in their hand, and people have the like camera mounts on their windshield, so I guess that's not that weird. But most people give me funny looks, and I just wish that someone would stop for a second. I'd roll my window down and ask them a question. Should I go in the lot? Should I go in the lot? No, I'm not gonna go in the lot. That's all right. Oh, there's a guy up here. I didn't make any hitting someone with my car jokes today, so that's good on me. I'm learning. I had someone reach out to me and say, like, this could get really hairy for you if you end up being in an accident one day. And I was like, you know what, you make a good point. Maybe I should like reel it in on the hitting people with my car jokes, or like not stopping for people at crosswalks, since that's technically illegal to do. So I'm gonna try and cut back on the jokes of me hitting people with my car in the middle of the street. But this lot's looking a little full. You might get to see me drive around for another 10 minutes just trying to find a place to park. But oh, we're not bad, no. But it was another good day. I can't complain. Let me know, would you take the $100 billion and cut off contact with everyone that you know right now? Would you start a gas station? Do you have a preference of what gas station? Are you a well-traveled person in the United States, and do you prefer one gas station over the other? The only three that I can really think of right now, four, I guess: 7-Eleven, Buc-ee's, Wawa, Sheetz. I have very vivid memories of going to Sheetz at 1 a.m., getting 2 hot dogs, a vanilla Coke, and going back to my friend's basement and playing video games. So I'm unbiased, Sheetz, but let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good Thursday or Friday or whenever you watch this. I hope that your day is good. I hope that you had a laugh. I don't know when you're watching this. Let me know when you watch this, what time of day. Hopefully people start looking forward to it. And if you want to hit the little bell, you can. I'm not going to beg. If you want to like it, I'd appreciate it. If you want to comment, I've yet to have interaction with anyone in the comments. If you want to subscribe, I appreciate that too. We're on a journey of just driving to school, driving to class every day, exploring topics on Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, the World Wide Web. So like Nelly said, ride with me. I hope you got that reference at the beginning. Still don't have a name for this show. If you have an idea for a name of the show, let me know. Last but not least, have a good day, guys. Love you.